Let's give that powerful precept proper a hand, man. Hey, Shalom, Charlotte. We're the I.S.U.P.K. started 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAHANNA. And we are not affiliated with any other Hebrew Israelite group or religious institution. You understand? We come out of these streets to speak to God's chosen people, the Israelites. Who's that? So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. God's holy people. Holy meaning separate, man. And we're going to clear up a little mystery for you today, man. That's right. Those flying objects you see in the sky that some people call U.F.0's or unidentified flying objects, they are actually chariots of the Lord, man. And we call them I.S.U.P.K's or identified flying objects because we know what they are and we know who sent them, man. You understand? Right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to prove it to you right now with the Bible, man, because they're described right in here. Now, why is it important to know that? You understand? Because these chariots are going to be bringing destruction with them, man. You understand? They're going to be bringing destruction from the Lord. A judgment onto this place, man. A judgment onto the oppressive, sick, disgusting world, man. You understand? But enough with that. Let's prove it right here. Let me get the book of Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. Book of Zechariah chapter 5, verse 1. And take these scriptures down, man. Take these scriptures down and read them for yourself, man. See with your own eyes. We tell no lies, man. You got that? Read.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 5, and verse 1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes.
Now, this is the prophet Zechariah speaking, man. You know what I'm saying? Describing what he's seen in the sky. How do you know that? Because he said he turned and lifted up mine eyes. Keep going.
And looked, and behold, a flying roll.
Behold what?
A flying roll.
Behold what?
A flying roll.
You understand? He said a flying roll. Now, this prophet Zechariah, he wrote this down thousands of years ago, man. So you have to picture what he saw here. He said a flying roll, meaning he sees something, an object, spinning in the sky. Keep going.
Verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou?
Now, who's this speaking to the prophet Zechariah? This is an angel of the Lord, man. He's the one asking this question of what he's seen. Keep going.
And I answered, I see flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits.
You understand? Now, a cubit was an ancient form of measurement, you see. A cubit was basically the length of your forearm. So according to Zechariah, what he's seeing from what he see in the sky, it was 20 cubits in length and 10 cubits going up. That's the breadth. Keep going.
Verse 3. Then said he unto me, there is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
You understand? Then the angel told Zechariah that this would be the curse that goes forth over the face of the earth. Meaning, when you see these chariots in the sky, these objects, that means a curse is coming with them. Now, what is a curse? A curse is a divine punishment, meaning a punishment for the Lord. So when you see these chariots in the sky, that means a destruction is coming on the face of the earth. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Now, you probably never heard these scriptures before, right? That's right. And you also should be afraid when they see them chariots in the sky. Them Jehovah's Witnesses, man, for the wickedness they've done on the earth. They ought to be very afraid. You understand? You know what I'm saying? But you've never heard these scriptures before. But you know who has? The oppressor, man. They've heard these scriptures before, and they put them in their science fiction. You know what I'm saying? They taking what the prophets described as the chariots and put them in science fictions as the flying objects, flying objects, as them things in the sky coming to destroy the world. Why? Because they read these scriptures and they know who's coming for their heads, man. It's the Lord. Keep going.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off.
You understand? Everyone who stealeth shall be cut off. You understand? Stealeth, that's the oppressor, man. They're the one who steals. Man, they stole our land. They stole our identity. They stole our people. Keep going.
As on this side, according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off.
Everyone who sweareth, meaning those who do evil in the name of the Lord. Just like them daggone, what do they call them, Jehovah's Witnesses across the street, man. Those who claim to do righteousness in the name of God, but instead do wickedness in his name, man. Those who swear. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? But really, they're molesting kids, man. It's ungodly, disgusting madness, man. Keep going.
As on that side, according to it.
That's right, keep going.
Verse 4, I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts.
Now, God called himself the Lord of hosts. You know what I'm saying? What's a host? A host is an army. The Lord is going to be bringing an army with him. You understand? Bringing that destruction onto the face of the earth. Keep going.
And it shall enter into the house of the thief.
Yeah, house of the thief. You understand? We ought to establish who the thief was. That's the oppressor, man. You understand? And it shall enter into the house of the thief. That's the house. That's where the oppressor is. You understand? That's mostly in Europe, Russia, and of course, America. Keep going.
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
You understand? That's what they do. They created that false doctrine called Christianity, or Jehovah's Witnesses. You understand? They claim to be godly and righteous, but are in fact unrighteous and ungodly. Keep going.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house.
Shall remain in the midst of the house, man. Meaning this curse ain't going nowhere. There will be no way the oppressor will be able to escape this punishment from the Lord. You understand? Keep reading.
And shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
You understand? The Lord is saying it's going to consume everything. It will destroy everything down to the wood and the stone, man. You understand? That's the great curse, great punishment the Lord is going to be bringing onto the earth. You understand? For the wickedness the oppressor has done. You understand? Drop that, brother. Let me get the book of Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 16. Book of Ezekiel chapter 1 verse 16, man. And there it is, man. Those so-called U.F.0's, unidentified flying objects in the sky, man, they are actually chariots of the Lord, man. You understand? One day soon, everyone will see them in the sky. You understand? But it won't be a glorious day. Tell you that, it will not be a glorious day. It'll be a day of woe. Do you know what woe is? Woe is a great sorrow, great destruction. A great destruction unto the people who have wronged God's chosen people, the Israelites, the people on this side, man. You know what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You understand? Talking about the oppressor, the heathens, you understand? And the Lord's going to bring this judgment onto them. Why? You understand? What they've done to us for hundreds of years, man. You understand? You got that for him, brother? Book of Ezekiel, chapter 1, verse 16. Read.
Sir. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and verse 16. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl.
You understand? Now, this is from the prophet Ezekiel, who also saw the flying chariots of the Lord, man. You understand? And he's going to describe them for you right here. He said the appearance of their work. You understand? Read that from the top.
Sir. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and verse 16. The appearance of the wheels and their work was like unto the color of a beryl.
You understand? The appearance of their wheels or their work, or in other words, their craft, was like the color of beryl. Now, what is a beryl? You understand? Beryl is a mineral, a rock-like crystal. You understand? This was the appearance. This is what it looked like, this flying chariot. Keep reading.
And they four had one likeness.
So Ezekiel saw these four of these chariots, these crafts, and said they all have one similar likeness. You understand? Keep reading.
And their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the middle of a wheel.
Sound familiar? That's what the oppressor used in their science fiction for them, for those flying saucers. A wheel inside of another wheel. You understand? Keep reading.
Sir. Verse 17, when they went upon their four sides.
You understand? Now this goes back to what Zechariah saw in chapter 5, verse 1. You understand? He saw a flying roll, something spinning in the sky. Ezekiel said it's running on its side, spinning. Keep going.
And they turned not when they went.
Now, if you ever heard reports from like various pilots who claim to see UFOs, they describe these things going at impossible speeds, moving in all sorts of directions that any man-made craft couldn't possibly do. You understand? Doing impossible maneuvers like stopping on a dime and then pulling reverse. You understand? That's because these aren't man-made crafts, man. These are crafts of the Lord, man. These are the vehicles of the angels, man. These vehicles of the angels are coming soon to bring a great destruction on the earth, man. We just read that in the last scripture, man. You understand? You know what I'm saying? And it's coming to save a particular people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. God's chosen people, you understand? The Israelites, the true Israelites. Keep reading, brother.
Kamikaze, verse 18.
Stop. Drop that, brother. Let me get the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. Book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15, man. We're going to continue to bring out the truth in this Bible, man. You understand? So much stuff in our lives, man, we think is absolute mysteries, man, like them so-called flying chariots, or what happens to us when we die, or how can we change the condition of our people on the earth, man.
Right.
But the answer to those questions and so much, much more are found right here in this book, man. Found right here in the Bible, man. These records, you understand? These records that belong exclusively to the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. This is not an inclusive book, you understand? It's only made for one people, you understand? You got that for me, brother? Book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15. Read.
Kamikaze, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, and verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire.
No. The Lord's going to be coming with love.
With fire.
No. The Lord's going to be coming with understanding.
With fire.
No. The Lord's coming with peace. He's coming with peace, brother.
With fire.
He said the Lord is coming with fire, man. And trust and believe that ain't going to be nothing nice, man. Keep reading.
And with his chariots, like a whirlwind.
You know what I'm saying? Like a whirlwind, man. Meaning swiftly and suddenly, without warning, man. And it's going to be tumultuous or loud and noisy. It said the Lord's coming with his chariots, you understand? Chariots, plural, meaning more than one. Because like we read before, it's the Lord of hosts. He's bringing an army with him. Keep reading.
That's right.
To render his anger with fury.
It said to render is to give. The Lord is going to give you, oppressor, and you, Jehovah's Witnesses, his fury with fire, with great fire, with great fury. To render is to give. He's going to give that to you for the danger, for the destruction of God's chosen people. Read.
Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
I said, I hate to be the oppressor or Jehovah's Witness in that day, you understand? You know what I'm saying? When the Lord comes with his fury, you understand? His flames, his anger to destroy the people who's wronged his chosen people, the Israelites, you understand? But get this straight, Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, it won't just be the oppressor or those heathens who get destroyed in that day, man. It'll also be those of us who decide to follow after the oppressor, man. You understand? If you want to follow the oppressor, you're going to fall with the oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? What are you going to do this month? You want to celebrate Christmas? You understand? You want to celebrate that Christmas and put a tree in your house, you're going to fall with the oppressor, man. You're going to burn with him, man. You understand? But the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA, we do not want that for you, man. You understand? The Lord doesn't want that for you, man. You know what I'm saying? In Ezekiel 18 and 23, I'm paraphrasing, it says, the Lord does not take pleasure in the death of wicked Israelites, man. You know what I'm saying? Heed the words of these priests and prophets, man. Get a flyer, get in the class, man. You understand? Change your ways before it's too late.